Okay, so these are a bunch of fake snow globes. Majority of them are made by Jimmy. As you can see, I have a lot of them. Um, got 3 Halloween ones, and the rest are Christmas. But yeah, real quick, some of these are not made by Jimmy. This one's not Jimmy. This one's not Jimmy, and this one's not Jimmy. But the rest are Jimmy. And this one's not really a snow globe. It just kind of it's just like a little diorama piece, but I decided to include it. Just this Frankenstein and windmill. Just a bunch of thunder noises. Yeah, but the rest actually have things that move around that are moved around by a fan. So I guess real quick, I will mention some I don't have anymore. I used to have a Rudolph and Santa Claus one, like when I was a kid, years ago. But that thing's been gone for years. And I also had one like this, but instead of a snowman there was another penguin, and it had the same music as these two. But yeah. Currently, the only childhood one that's still here is this one. This is the only one that survived. The rest of these I've gotten from Goodwill or... Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about them. Let me do the knockoffs first. This is probably the most boring one right here. This is a one with 2 penguins I got from Goodwill. And... batteries are kind of low, actually. Actually, I've seen like one other one of these too. Anyway, this one's probably the weirdest one. I found this one at a thrift store or Goodwill. And first of all, you got to turn it on. Like it had the adapter port too. But you got to turn it on like that, and it stays on. And then you press the button. I do like the characters that move around in it though, like a circus or something. It's bizarre. I don't know why the lights stay on like that. And I don't really know what company made this one. It's just so weird. But yeah, I'm not going to play all the songs these guys have because that would just take hours. But, yeah. Hey, here's a Halloween one that was sold at Target. This one's cool and all, but I hate how loud that motor is. I mean, it's ridiculous how loud it is. But I like the way it looks though. I got this one at a store called Buyer's Market. This one, and this little one right here came from a store called Buyer's Market, which sells. They buy like pallets of stuff from under stores after like the season ends or anything, and then like as soon as they put them out on the shelves, they're like half off. And eventually they get to be like 80% off. So I go there all the time because they, like during the holidays, like Halloween or Christmas, because they get some pretty cheap stuff sometimes. Like, I think I paid like, I did not pay 15. I either paid half of that or 60% of that. So yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll show this one now. Yeah, it's another one from Target. I don't know if Jimmy made this one or not. Yeah. And this one was bought from there too. This one like has been kind of a disaster for me. Like I've been screwing with this thing for a while. Eventually I gave up. First of all, like you can see all the dents in it. It was like that when I bought it. It was the only one there, and eventually I found another one there, and I wish I got that one instead. But whatever. I did not pay $30 for it though. So I went in there and tried to pop it out, which did work. It used to be a lot worse than this, but if you can see it, it's not perfect. But once I got it off, I realized it was leaking pretty bad. It turned out the cracks in here that I didn't seal right, so I just covered the whole thing in Scotch tape there. Like, there's tape all the way around this thing so it doesn't leak. Which, honestly, yeah, it does work, but it just kind of looks like crap. But yeah, I'll play this. Yeah, and they don't have, like, actual snow in there. Like, those are squares. Like, the original stuff used to have, like, actual snow in these things. Which this thing really has. Okay, it used to be like that. But yeah, they changed it to, like, these weird paper squares, and they're kind of pathetic now. Anyways, here's my Bumbles one. This was given to me when I was a kid years ago. I had to call this one the ear rape one. Let me find the worst one. Okay, here's the ear rape one. Yeah. It's pretty neat. There's also like one Rudolph in it and one with Sam the Snowman. And there's probably others, but those are the ones I know of. But yeah. Here's this one I got from Goodwill years ago. Yeah. And I'm really glad I found this one, because it does remind me of my old childhood one with the two penguins. But yeah. Yeah, here's this one. This one's kind of a newer one. Not Halloween 2023, was doing like a 70% off sale or something. And I went there to get some stuff, and they had this left. They had one of these left. And the reason this one lasted for so long is because it was kind of broken in the store. It was not broken, it was kind of messed up. This house was popped off. But I literally was able to fix it right there in the store, so I bought it. Like, I didn't care to get, like, a discount on or anything because it was broken. It was already 70% off, so I really paid anything for it. I forget, like, how much it was. Probably, like, $20 originally. But, yeah, I really like this one. I love the button on it, and I love the audio it has. I had to get this guy. He's just cool. And it's Jimmy, too. Might not keep the box for that long. It's kind of bland. There's nothing to it, really. Hey, it's still here for now. It's not taking up too much space yet. Okay, so this one here, I found at a garage sale for $5. It has Mickey and Minnie in it. Came with that adapter, but I don't know where that adapter is right now, so I'm just using a techie one, which I'll plug in right now. And yeah. see it on this box because the carbon muffles the speakers of these things. Okay, I didn't even realize I ran out of time on my last video, but yeah, I got this one at a garage sale for $5, and okay, I'm not gonna play the full things of this, but yeah, this was pretty neat. But the main event is this one right here. This one's my favorite. It's also my biggest one. I mean, look at that. I mean, this thing's massive. It's huge. I kind of paid I got this off eBay. This is one I've been looking for a long time, and I knew, like, there's so many different types of snow globes. There's no way I was gonna find this one at a Goodwill or something. So I had to seek this one out. My grandma and grandpa had one of these when I was a kid, and I loved it. It was so cool. I think it was the reason they bought me my original one with the penguins and the Rudolph one, because I loved this one so much. And my original one with the penguins in it had the same music as this one. I can't even find a video of the one with the two penguins that had that music. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but I love the music in this thing. It's so nostalgic to me. It's just, it basically, it makes it feel like Christmas to me. So I knew I had to get this one back. I never owned the original one, but I had to get one. The reason the original one's gone, one time I had it in like a toy cabinet there, and it got smashed. So it was just tossed out. Like, we didn't really know how to fix it. So it's unfortunate, but I'm glad I have this new one now. It comes with the box. This is the box right here. Yeah, this thing is just like a time capsule, basically, of like early 2000s. Because this thing came from, let me see here. Yeah, it came from KB Toys. And I've never been to a KB Toys, but just the fact that that's in there and that this thing came from KB Toys, that's just cool to me. I didn't even know KB Toys sold this thing, but they did. I doubt that's where my grandma and grandpa got it, though. And it was $25 back then. Nowadays, that's $25. Or that. Those little tiny ones. It's just crazy how things have changed. But, yeah, anyway, this is my favorite. Has the most snow in it, I realize. And I think you actually had to put the snow in yourself. Like, there's a little thing right there. And there's a key. And I know I kept the key. It could have fallen out, though. I think it did. But I do have that key somewhere. And you would put that in there to unscrew that. But, yeah. This is the one I actually put out for Christmas, too. Because I just love this one so much. Yeah, Snowman family in there. Yeah. Yeah, and that's just Christmas to me. It just sounds like Christmas. And I was really excited because at the time I didn't even have this one yet. I think I found this one like a few months later at that garage sale. But I'm kind of glad I got this one first because like I don't really want this one to satisfy my whole childhood. I wanted the one with the snowman. Like I wanted it to be the exact one that I remember seeing as a kid because I love the snowman family that's in it. I just think they're cool looking. Like this one's cool and all, but this one's cooler. But yeah, so that's really it for these guys. I will say like they all have like different types. Like these old ones you can squeeze in really easily. But these old ones, hard plastic. No, this one's kind of squishy. This one's really squishy. It's weird. This one's squishy, but it's not like cheap like that. It's different. But yeah, there's also like there's like a bunch of others that I don't have. There's so many of these things. It's crazy. But there's like these ones that I never really got into. Never really have intentions to get unless I come across one at their store. But there's like ones like these, but the globes inflate. Like you would plug it in and they would inflate. It's so weird, and honestly I think they're kind of hideous looking. Like I love this one more because it's just smooth and it looks nice. The other ones look like crap. But yeah, there's those things. You think, who knows? There's millions of these things at this point. I've seen like, I saw one where you can like hang it up. It's like an ornament ball. I don't know. It's crazy how many of these things there are. But yeah.